Okay, John Parrillo here at Parrillo.com, and especially this is for you guys. You don't have to eat food that tastes like cardboard to be eating healthy and get on a good diet and get lean and buff at the same time. So today we're going to turn this on, preheat our pan a little bit. We're going to make some shrimp fried rice. Now this recipe is in the Captri cookbook. And we're going to add a few extra things in here today. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our Captri in the pan. This is about 3 tablespoons. Oh yeah, 3 tablespoons of Captri. And we're going to saute some onions, and of course we've added some peppers, and we're going to saute those. And we want this to be healthy and green. So we're going to add some broccoli, and we've cut up the little florets there, and so we're going to mix that all up, saute it, and saute is a French word for fry, or brown it or whatever. We're going to saute this up, cook the vegetables a little bit, and then we have some rice here that we've made up, some brown rice. Has the husk on it, has all the fiber and all the B vitamins still in there. And so we'll let this saute, and then we'll show you what else you do. And we're going to make a healthy, and this is really going to taste good. And we got the Captri in here for the oil. So remember, you don't store Captri as body fat, you basically burn it off as energy. So this is going to be healthy, fun stuff we're going to use to get in shape and make our diet taste good. And remember, we're shooting this video right after the first of the year, and just the TVs and radios are flooded with quick weight loss commercials. Lose like 30 pounds in 30 days and all this stuff. All that sounds good, but when you diet too fast, if you try to lose weight too quickly, you lose fat, but for every pound of fat you lose a pound of muscle. You slow your metabolism down, then you go back to eating. Those are all low-calorie diets. You go back to eating after that's over, and you gain the fat faster. What we want to get out a Parrillo Body Stack Kit. We want to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, or basically no more than 1 pound per 100 pounds of body weight. We're actually going to keep our metabolism up. We're not going to lose any lean body mass, and if we do it right, we can actually gain a little bit of lean mass if we're working out, and we can burn the fat faster, and we can keep our metabolism up, and then we're not going to get fat when the diet's over. It's just, we're actually going to be eating a lot of food. The diet actually never gets over because we're eating so much good food. We get lean and healthy with a lot of muscle. Hey, isn't this going to be fun? Okay, now since we added some broccoli and some peppers here, what we're going to do, and we're going to use the good stuff, we're going to put some butter Captri in there for a little bit more oil and a little bit more flavor. Oh, this is really going to be good. So that was about 2 more tablespoons of butter flavor Captri. I'm really good at measuring this stuff. Okay, so we're sauteing this, and we'll come back when the sauteing is done and show you what else you do. Remember, we're making this taste good. We're having a good time getting lean. Ready? Okay, we are sauteed. Now, of course, we doubled the recipe, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move this into a bigger pan. So let me do a little switcheroo here. Put this on here now just to make sure. I'm going to put a little more butter Captri on there. Oh yeah, get that in there. Turn it up, get the pan nice and hot. All right. Look at that. Look at all those flavors are together, blended in there. And we actually put a little garlic in there, which isn't in the recipe too. Now we're going to add our brown rice. Wow, that's a lot of brown rice. Yeah. Now remember, this is the brown rice. This has all the fiber and the vitamins and minerals that a lot of times they get most of that out when they get rid of the husk and they make it white rice. So we're going to put the brown rice in, and we're going to stir this up. Now it's I'm really good at flopping this stuff all over the stove, so I got enough working room here now. Now it's almost fried rice. What are we missing, guys, for the fried rice? We're missing the egg whites. Now instead of whole eggs, we're using egg whites. So we're going to pour those in here and then mix it up and cook it. Now it's fried rice. I better not do my fried rice good. Turn it down, sizzling, so it's turned up till you see it sizzle. And then we mix it up, cook the egg whites in. And of course, what else do we need to make this taste like fried rice? We need a little bit of soy sauce. So now we're using the light soy sauce. Now light soy sauce, a tablespoon still has like 500 milligrams of sodium. So for this whole batch we're using 2 teaspoons. So that's about 350 milligrams of sodium. So now that gives us our soy sauce taste. And if we want a little bit more, saltiness to it, we're going to use the no salt. So we're going to add some no salt in here for flavor. Okay, so we got to have so there we go. So we kept the sodium low on this. Going to mix it up here, cook it. Oh man. Hear that sizzling? That's called fried rice. So just stir that up, fry it around a little, make sure all the egg whites cook in. Man, is that healthy. Oh, and now watch this. Of course, this isn't in the thing, but if we want to add some turkey or whatever, we're going to make this shrimp fried rice. Look at that. Oh man, are we in for it now? Now this is really going to be good. Now instead of a side dish, we've added the shrimp, so we've added our protein with it, and this, since we've added more green stuff in here, here's a whole meal in itself. We've got our starches, we've got our protein, and we've got our green vegetables. And we threw in some red ones and some yellow ones and some orange ones too. So really good for you. Sizzling. There we go. Now it is shrimp fried rice. Okay, so we'll let that cook. We'll let the shrimp cook in there a little bit. And we'll be back in a minute and see how this tastes. Okay, we've cooked our shrimp in. Let's see how it looks. All right. Now that looks like, that looks really good. But let's see how it tastes. Okay, put some in here. Hopefully we've turned the heat down on low. Kind of let the shrimp cook. Cool that down. I get my John Deere fork here. This is a whoop guy thing, right? Okay, let's see how this tastes. That is really good. So this is real strict. It can maybe, no, that's got the no salt. That's just enough. So with the garlic, oh man, all the flavors meld together, come through. So you don't have to. It doesn't have to taste like cardboard to be on a strict diet. Remember, we want to eat enough of good calories. We want to burn the fat off without losing any muscle, without losing any lean mass or fat-free mass. We want to keep our metabolism up. So we want to get lean and healthy at the same time. We don't want to go on some low-calorie starvation diet and at the same time we lose our fat. We just basically deplete our body of everything at the same time. So this thing is, we want to keep our metabolism going. So be sure and visit us at www.parrillo.com. This is where the recipe will be. Remember, we added some extra things. You can do whatever you want with it, but you know, make eating fun, but make it good food that's good for you, and you'll be lean and buff the rest of your life.